Okay, now that we've gotten past the other bullshit that's there, let's go on with the shit show that is New York. Okay? This morning on the news, because of everything that's been going on in the subways, as you know, last week there was a shooting in the subway, someone got shot in the head and killed. They're still looking for the guy who they think it was self-defense. So they're looking for the guy who actually was trying to defend himself to see if they can get his side of the story. Some girl got stabbed at a bodega. It's and then Adams comes on. I see on the TV this morning. I guess he was at the St. Patrick's Day parade Saturday because he's really Irish. How New York City is the safest city, but he's blaming the prosecutors for what's going on with the crime. Now, in a way, he's right. I also blame the city council on this. When you change laws, it doesn't mean crime goes down. Example, when you take a felony charge that used to be a felony charge and you say, well, it's not really a felony, we're going to knock it down to a misdemeanor, it's not going to count as a violent felony crime anymore. That's the basics of it. When you change the type of crime from a felony to a misdemeanor, of course your felony numbers are going to go down, and it looks like your city is a lot safer. It's called fudging the numbers. You know, like people do on their taxes. We know who you are. Anyway, so he's yelling and screaming. It is the city council's fault for letting this go through. It is also the DA's fault for letting people go without this whole bail reform thing that the state did, the city is doing. You can shove that as far up your ass so I can see it out your fucking throat. Okay? That's how far up your ass it should go. When you have, and I'm still going to use this as an example because it's probably going on, but it's not being publicized. But the only one that was publicized was the immigrants, the illegal migrants that are here living for free, okay, in nice little hotels that should be filled with tourists, in Times Square, in front of everybody, beat up two cops. And then they let them out with no bail. That used to be a felony. It's not a misdemeanor assault. It's a felony to hit a police officer. And how you have no consequence to that is just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. And that's what's happening with other crimes. So, stop telling me that this is a safe city. I can see with my own eye. The problem with Democrats is they think you're blind. Oh, no, don't believe what you see. Believe what I tell you. What are you, fucking stupid? If you're this dumb to blindly follow these people without using your own eyes and seeing what's going on around you and them telling you, oh, nothing to see here. It reminds me of Police Squad. If you remember the first Police Squad movie, a car crashed into a Chinese firework company, and the whole place was going up in fucking boo, boo, all the fucking fireworks going off. And Frank Draben, Leslie Nielsen, is standing in front going, nothing to see here, go home. What do you mean nothing to see here? It's the same. I think of that every time I hear these politicians talk. Nothing to see here. Well, it's going on all around me. How do I not see it? So you're supposed to blindly believe these people that crime is down when you see all around you, it ain't. And then they say, well, no, crime is fine. Crime is fine. Send out the guard. What? So crime is down so low, you still need the National Guard down here. And people go, yeah, I feel safe now. No! Prosecute the people who deserve it. If you commit a crime, remember Beretta? There's an old reference for you. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Plain and simple. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. That's the song. Okay? But they're doing the crime and there is no time. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't do it again now. What? Other than actually shooting someone in the fucking head somewhere in the middle of fucking Broadway where the fucking ball drops, everything's fine. This is what I'm living with. I can't wait to get out of here. My wife's retirement can't come fast enough. I'll be a fucking really old man by then. But it can't come fast enough. Or at least somehow get a job down where we want to go. Because it's getting to the point where I don't want to live here anymore. And I've lived here my entire life. This used to be the greatest city in the world. Now these politicians are pushing it into the fucking ground. Okay, I lived through Ed Koch and Mayor Beam. Okay, I lived through David Dinkins and that whole fucking debacle of a fucking mayorship that all of that was. Mayor Koch, how am I doing? You doing shit. So this is what I have to. I mean, even back the Summer of Sam was better than this. Okay. Anyway, hopefully I can get out of here. Hopefully, it's alive. Let's put it that way. I'm exaggerating, obviously. But we'll see. My daughter's starting college next year, so now I got to worry about that. So, in other words, I have my own problems. So you all have a good day. And if you live in New York City, duck. Booyah.